Greetings gastronauts, this is Keith Cooks. I'm Keith, and today I'm going to show you how to do a lovely, easy, delicious dessert. Ladies and gentlemen, gourmets, gourmands, epicures and gastronomes, I bring you the Baron of Biscuits, the Raja of Raspberries, the Chieftain of Cheesecake, individual no-bake raspberry cheesecakes. I could be wrong, but I think everybody loves cheesecake, and with good reason. It's delicious. It's also really easy to make. It'll only take you 10 minutes preparation and a couple of hours anxiously waiting for it to set into something delicious. So let's do it. Right, so I'm just going to make a couple of small individual cheesecakes using these rings. And here's my ingredients. I've got 4 digestive biscuits, about 50 grams of butter, tablespoon of icing sugar, powdered sugar, 120 grams of raspberries, 120 grams of cream cheese, and maybe a tablespoon of double cream. Actually, I'm lying about this cream cheese. It's not. It's my labneh that I made last week, and it needs using up, so that's why I'm doing this. But cream cheese is the more normal thing. Oh, and a bit of gelatine to make the raspberry coulis set, because I'm going to do a nice glossy raspberry coulis on top of the cheesecake. Yum! You might have noticed in my last few videos I've been doing dedications and requests for various people, and I've got a little list here of people who actually haven't requested anything, but I've noticed they have been loyally following me for quite a while, and I do appreciate that. So Passion Fruit, Absolute Ed, and Maggie and Bart 1, this is for you lot. Enjoy. So I'm melting the butter in a small pan on low heat, and I'm just going to break the biscuits into like quarters and chuck them in the blender. And then we just smash them into crumbs. So we just pop the crumbs into the bowl, and pour in the melted butter. And the thing with the butter is, well, it makes it taste buttery, but it also makes your crumbs stick together. Now we put this into the moulds and press it down as firmly as you can and try and get a nice smooth finish on the top. And those go in the fridge to firm up. So you want to choose half a dozen nice looking raspberries and keep those on one side for decoration on the top when it's done. The rest of them we'll just cut them in half and stick them in a pan with half the caster sugar and just simmer that until the raspberries have more or less disintegrated. Okay, I added a spoonful of water as well. Then we just press it through the sieve with the back of a spoon, and you'll end up with something like this, and actually a quite astonishingly small amount of liquid. But there's quite a bit on the back of the sieve, so make sure you get that. I'm just going to mix up a bit of gelatine powder. I've got some warm water here, and just a teeny bit of powder because there's just a teeny bit of raspberry juice there. Pop that in, and we'll return this to the pan and just simmer it for a few minutes just to get the gelatine fully dissolved. And I just tasted that, it's quite sharp, so I've added the rest of the sugar. That's better. Okay, I'll stick that in a bowl and stick it in the fridge to cool down. So I've got my cream cheese. I'm going to add a slurp of cream and a tablespoon of icing sugar, caster sugar, sorry. I'll just stir that all together so we get a nice smooth paste. Something like that, and we'll have a little taste. Oh yeah, that tastes just like cheesecake. So now you want to put half of that into each of these, and try and get the top as flat as you can, and then pour on the coulis. And now position the raspberries that you saved on the top. And this goes in the fridge for at least a couple of hours to set firm. Right, we've had a couple of hours in the fridge, and these look set pretty solid. They're also stuck to the plate. So what I need to do is get them off the plate. I'm going to put them on a metal tray, and then I'm going to blowtorch around the edges so I can get the rings off. It should be fun. Okay, just A little bit of heat. Well, this is fun. I can push it up, but I can't make it slip down, so I'm just going to put it on a little shot glass and we can take off the ring. And there it is. Wow. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. Alright, my favourite part of doing these videos, having a little taste. There is nothing wrong with that. That is fantastic. And that's that. Hope you enjoyed it. Now please share it with all your friends on social media. Subscribe to this channel, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and don't forget the amazing website that has all the details of all the recipes. And thank you for watching. Come back soon.